Hey there, global citizens! Welcome back to Mark My Words, The Real Critic, the podcast where we tackle today's hottest topics with zero sugarcoating and a sprinkle of spice. I am your host, Mark Janelle, and today we are diving headfirst into media globalization, specifically how it is shaping the Philippines. Is it the global we deserve, the chaos we didn't ask for, or maybe something in between? Let us unpack it all. Alright, let us kick things off with Group 1's perspective on media globalization. They defined it as a force that connects culture, spreads ideas, and shapes how we interact globally. Honestly, I think they nailed the definition. It sets the stage perfectly for the debate. But here's a critical point to consider. While social media makes information accessible, what about its quality? Group 1 highlighted how platforms empower anyone share their content, but doesn't that also amplify misinformation? Remember the troll farms during the elections. It is a powerful example of how fake news spreads like wildfire. It is a major downside of democratized media. Now, let us examine the advantages they brought up. Increased access to global news? That is absolutely valid. Take the COVID-19 pandemic through media. We learned about global health protocols quickly, which undoubtedly saved lives. But there is a flip side. Panic also spread faster. Who could forget the toilet paper hoarding frenzy, right? Globalization gives us speed, but at what cost? Group 1 also discussed cultural exchange, and they highlighted SB19 as a prime example of OPM reaching international audiences. I couldn't agree more. It is inspiring to see Filipino talents recognized globally. However, it is worth asking, how many other Filipino artists face funding challenges compared to their Western counterparts? SB19's success is a flex, but it also underscores an imbalance in resources. Speaking of challenges, Group 1 pointed out cultural homogenization, how Western trends overshadow local traditions. Spot on. Streaming platforms like Netflix are amazing, but they have sidelined local cinemas and teleseries. Even our traditional festivals are losing authenticity, with many turning into Instagram-worthy spectacles instead of cultural celebrations. Group 2 brought up an interesting contradiction. While media globalization prepares us for cultural exchange, it can erode local identity. Knowing foreign customs reduces culture shock, but does it pressure us to meet Western standards? Think about it. How often do Filipinos feel the need to adopt Western accents or aesthetics to succeed abroad? It is a subtle but significant impact. They also mentioned the Philippines' contributions to global trends like the role of OFWs in international industries. It is a point of pride, but let's be real. Filipinos often do not get the credit they deserve. We are major players in global workforces, yet we are still treated as second-class workers in many countries. That imbalance needs to be addressed. So, where does this leave us? Media globalization is a double-edged sword. It brings cultural exchange, global awareness, and technological advancements, but it also amplifies misinformation, erodes local traditions, and highlights economic disparities. It's like sinigang, a balance of flavors, too much of one ingredient, and it ruins the dish. Here's what I recommend. For media consumers, be critical. Fact check before sharing, use tools like Google Fact Check, or consult trusted news sources. Do not let algorithms shape your beliefs. For local artists and creators, collaborate internationally but stay rooted in Filipino culture. Keep telling our stories and showcasing our heritage. For policymakers, support local media with subsidies, implement stronger intellectual property laws, and create funding opportunities for Filipino artists to thrive globally. For educators, integrate media literacy into school curriculums. Equip the next generation with the skills to navigate this globalized media landscape. Lastly, we need to uplift marginalized voices. How does media globalization affect rural communities, like the Mangyan tribes in the Philippines? Their stories deserve a platform too. And that's a wrap for today's episode. What do you think about media globalization? Is it the glow up we deserve, the chaos we didn't ask for, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious, stay critical, and catch you next time on Mark My Words, The Real Critic. Remember, do not believe everything you read on the internet, except when it is from me. This is Mark Janelle, reminding you, when in doubt, fact check it out. Let's log off for now, but don't worry, I'll be back faster than your TikTok feed can serve up another dance trend. See you next time!